Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, looks like everything's coming in okay. Looks like everything's coming in okay. Alright. We are going to be doing story today. I don't know how long the story is, seeing as it's like, it seems like it's the apex of like the whole Rinascita story. I would think that it's longer than the usual ones. So it may be a little bit longer, maybe not too long. I don't know. However, I'm very excited for this. The trailer for this was super cool. So I'm really excited to see what's this got going on.
From the heart.
We are going to very quickly, do dailies, and then I think also we might
stay behind me.
Depending on how long the quest takes, we may dip our hand into hologram 6 because they added a new hologram. As soon as I beat it, they added another one, which I find very funny. But yeah, so if we have enough time for that, I would like to at least get that difficulty to like 4 or 5, because like I don't think the lower ones are going to be too hard. So yeah, I don't know if there's any other like quests or something that we have to do. Probably not. Or like a limited time quests or something that I haven't done yet. I don't think that there's any of those. Just to check. We do have the login stuff, which is super nice. I've already done the trial runs because if I don't do them, I will forget about them. These are all things that I've done already, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know why this one says it's not done, but everything else says it's done. Yeah, this is the only one that says it's done, even though I've done all of them. I'm not sure why. I might be missing like money in like 1 or 2 of them, I'm not sure. One more pull was late. One more pull was late because he's fighting sickness. And the sickness is winning. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to stream. So we are here and we're having a great time.
Diminish. Loading.
But hello Zeka, how are you doing today? How's your week?
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Alright.
My compliment.
Kind of unfortunate to just waste Carlotta's intro skill right there, but you know.
Hush. Take this. Victory favors me.
And that's Chibi one. Boop. I love Carlotta's ult animation. It's so cool. Gonna end the week with having 54 hours. Yeah, that sounds like a blast. That sounds awesome. Well, I would think you'd get overtime at that point. I would hope. So that's at least nice. Okay. Hello, Ketchup. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. How are you? I don't know what they call that, the little cat thing, isn't it? I think it's like... I don't know exactly what they call it. They call it something like, Oh, that's cool. They added this. I really like that. It's called, it's a cat. Yeah, it's a cat. But I mean, like, there's a specific name for stuff that people, like, make, like, little, the dots, and then they form a really big image if you send it in chat or something. There's a name for stuff like that, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's like PixArt or something. But yeah, I like it. So how are you doing today? I don't know. I clearly don't know either. My brain's fried. Oh no, it's this. I need to leave. I don't want to get. I don't ever want to do that again. That. Gotcha. Okay. How does one do that? Like what? Oh, did all of the tactical holograms reset? Or just that one? Nope, just that one. Okay, well, we can go ahead and we can start. We can do this while we give people a chance to come in. I do want to start the story very quickly, but I don't want to, like... It takes people if you miss to come in, so I don't want to, like, make them miss the beginning stuff. Yeah, it's like it sounds like your work is like you never know what you're gonna get when you show up to work. They walk. Well, yes, I mean, like, how does someone let that happen? But no, I am not envious in the slightest. 20. I mean, that's 60. That's 1/3 of a pull-ish.
In war with time. Loading. Sentinel, protect me. Judgment time. Together we stand. Ha!
Okay.
Shine, holy light.
All yours.
Good. That's so unfortunate. It like completely dodged all of Zanni's stuff.
Ordained.
That's why flying enemies suck. I dislike them greatly. But it's level 70. It's not gonna survive. We can just save Zanni's ult, and we can actually like use it when we need it. Cause yep, there we go.
No contest.
Free 20 pulls.
Efficiency above all.
All right. I do think that 90 will actually be a slight problem.
Astral modulation.
But other than that, I think we're gonna be okay.
Loading. Sentinel, protect me.
Yeah, that's wild to just announce in chat, but yeah. 9 out of 10. Gotcha. Okay.
In the name of Imperator.
All yours. Come at me.
I'll have to remember that. Yeah.
I don't do overtime.
Bye bonk. I love Sunny so 123k. I am legitimately considering summoning for Zanni Eidolons. They're not called Eidolons, but like that's the pathetic defense percent for stat. I am contemplating pulling for Zanni for Eidolons because like she's so freaking fun, and I know for a fact that I would use it.
Loading.
But like the smart part of me is like that doesn't make sense. So you can do that after you get 3 teams. You know, don't be that dumb. Because you have to have 3 teams if you want to clear out the content, and that means more asteroid. So you want to do that first. Get down here.
Justice shall be served.
Huh? I've never... Zanni died in her ult animation? I've never had that happen before. That was weird.
In war with time.
So you'll pull Zanni, huh? Well, there's a difference between Zanni and Heislins.
Together we stand.
A big difference. A very big difference.
Give me strength. The path is arduous. Shine, holy light.
All yours.
Oath from the heart.
Hello Xavier. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Also, I literally just said, Zeka, how I'm not going to do that, even though I want to do that. Do I want to? Yes. Am I going to? Absolutely not. That makes literally no sense for me to do that.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around.
So I have a problem with HSR. What's up? What's up, Xavier? Well, well, well. Hello, Jeff. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. No. Get.
That's just a scratch.
I win. Bonk.
That
The difference is the difference is that Hysolins is a support debuffer and Zani's a main DPS. That's also atrocious. The fact that it's 4 cost and it's not like anything actually useful is crazy. Like, I mean, would I like Hysolin's Eidolons? Yeah, I mean, Dot's my most used team. If I get Eidolons for her, then my entire Dot team is going to go crazy. But I also only really use Hysolins on one team. Whereas, so far, I have used Zani to clear every piece of content in this game. That's when I got her, of course. I couldn't do that before she came out. Good morning. Good morning, Jack. Good morning. I guess this is also something. I don't know if I even have the sonar caskets for this. So I may had the instinct to do a temple and Evernight. Oh no. Oh no. You know it's cooked when you start. So I had a urge to do a summon, right? See, that's the best part about it. If you just don't open the summon screen, you don't have to worry about being tempted to summon. And now I'm used to saving for a long time, so it's not a big issue for me. But when I started doing this like I'm not gonna summon until I have guarantee kind of thing, I just unbound the button on my keyboard that goes to summons. I physically couldn't go there. It was like kind of like shock therapy. And now I don't need to do that because I'm fine doing it now. But yeah, go ahead and do this. Imagine Kelpie done? Super sick. Yeah, Kelpie sucks. Kelpie's not fun. Kelpie is not fun in the slightest. I really wish this would go away. I know that there's a hologram. Go away. I'm not doing the hologram. Thank you. So we're gonna get started on the story. I do want to try and get it done today. But I feel like since it's, and this is completely conjecture, but I feel like because it's like the big payoff, it might be a little longer than normal. So I'm wondering if that's gonna be the case or not. I don't know. But yeah. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try. It's just Prant and Rika just sitting. I may be cooked, but my guaranteed is gone. Yeah, that was a little silly move, which I don't want to do. No. As for the story, it's like 6-ish hours long. No. So I don't know what's the last thing that Xavier's done. But each quest is around 7 hours. And if he's in 3.2, we're in 3.6 or 7. So that's 49 hours of content.
Yeah, I know.
Even then, the story quests themselves don't actually provide a whole lot of summons. The things that do provide a lot of summons is by doing the story, you unlock the new areas, and those obviously have chests and puzzles and things like that. So do I recommend skipping the content? Absolutely not. The story is good. I do really like the story. However, if you are in need of grinding, I would probably start doing the story now. Did I tell you I got Lupa? You did not. That's super awesome. Congratulations. Did you get her early or did you have to go to Hard Pity? I know you had guarantee, but I don't know what like your pity was at. I do pulls on an urge all the time. True, yeah.
At least now we know it's called a civilization capsule. It probably holds key legacy data left behind by the Sentinel.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But Tethys said to unlock it, we'll need the Leviathan's power.
Alright, Athea.
If it's really
I'm on
from the
Tribia's story
Sentinel,
right now.
we're
Okay,
gonna
so
need
that's
the
8.
Thermodian's power
You're
for
looking
that.
at 56 hours of content to get caught up to the main story. Roughly.
Maybe because they fused together at some point.
Oh well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a workaround.
Hey, boss, I'm gonna tell you, I don't play Wuwa for story, but this was so gas. I'm excited for it. I'm really, really excited for it.
The Black Shore's warm waters in Raguna
I'm really
are acting
excited.
weird again.
I can. Oh yeah, no, Xavier, it's not impossible. You can definitely do it if you just do like an hour a day. That you get. It takes 7 weeks. By then, we'll have
And
new
you
banners
know,
rotating. Like,
something
yeah,
feels
it's totally
off in the
doable.
city, too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it.
And like I said, a lot of your asteroids are going to come from the events that you can now have access to, and then also like chests and puzzles and achievements. That's where a lot of the stuff comes from when you do the main quest. It's not the actual quest itself that provides a lot of the asteroid. But yeah, I'm really excited for this quest. I really am. Yes, guarantee she came in 70 pulls, but her sword in 20. That's big. We do love that. That's awesome. Ketchup.
And they just threw a huge carnival not long ago, too.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Jab, you said you were going to get Galbrena. Have you done that yet?
Winds, rising storms, and ghosts adrift. I heard the captain's call.
I spent 8 self-molding resin on Evernight's Planner rope and ended up with dog. Yeah, I'm kind of... I like to be really stingy with those because they always roll bad.
Look, over there! Isn't that
8.6 crit rate and 6 speed. That is pretty abysmal.
Wow, the troop of fools is putting on a show!
Were the final stats? Oh, that's fantastic. Alright. Yeah, melding resin's kind of like, it's nice to have because it kind of eliminates some of the RNG, but then the other RNG just kind of like gets you. I'm back. Welcome back, Ketchup. But yeah, I have actually started to farm for Dong Hung's relics. He has most of his trace materials, but I want to try and get a head start on his relics. Because those obviously take the longest to get decent. So I kind of started farming for his relics, which I don't know what's good, so I'm not really trashing anything, but I'm assuming it's like, you know, the defense crit damage crit rate kind of thing, kind of like adventuring. I hope anyway, but if not, I'll just use other pieces. I also have a lot of floors to explore, plus side quests, plus events, plus companion stories. So not to be a jerk, Xavier, but companion quests don't exist in Inforius. Side quests also are very, very little. There's only a few. There is a lot of exploration though. And events are obviously going to be the biggest hitter when it comes to getting asteroid. I mean, older companion. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, then definitely.
Hoist the sails, O humanity.
Yeah, I always feel bad. Like, actually, those don't exist. But then it's like, if you're banking on them existing, then you're gonna get really panicked when you realize they don't exist, and you can't do that. Mail Rover? Mail Rover's based. He's horribly based. I love Mail Rover.
To plant the seed of your highest hope and watch it bloom into tomorrow.
I was hoping for at least +3 new crit damage. Yeah, yeah. Like, we love relic RNG.
Why do you burn alone in your own flame?
If you do not first become ashes, how will you rebuild? Embrace your fire. Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, their old selves are destroyed. Yes, so they might reach the shores of a new life.
To journey onward is perilous. To stand still is perilous. To look back is also perilous. To tremble and falter is perilous.
I wonder if it's perilous, chat. I love Rosha. Her voice actor does a good job.
Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
Oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich and vast.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna
Even
introduce
when wounded,
Galbrena and
even
or
when the
Galbrena into this.
smallest
I don't know how to
risk
pronounce her name
spell
yet.
doom.
I haven't technically
They
seen her.
leap without hesitation into the unknown.
Wait, what is that second half? What? Galbrena is lucky fun. Yeah,
Should you stand
she looks cool.
alone, suffering in the endless dark, today,
She
may
looks
you
cool.
hold fast to every last ember
She looks
of
me like I'm
courage
hard grinding and
and
stuff.
hope.
It's not as bad as like, well, when I had the hard grind Genshin for Raiden with 2 hours left on her banner, that was rough. But and Forest is fun. The story's good. Building her is a pain.
Life
Yeah.
is but a walking shadow.
Oh my, gets the British guy.
Poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the
Cristoforo,
stage,
that's his name, Cristoforo.
and then is heard no more.
I really hope we get rid of this guy,
It is a
like,
tale
at the
told
end of
by
this quest. Or maybe the end of
full
next quest,
sound
because
and fury, signifying nothing.
whoever got jumped. Alright, step. Yep. Everyone is at 99, 240 crit damage right now. Very nice ratio. Very, very nice ratio. I want more crit damage. Oh yeah, 100%.
Where am I? That was Cristoforo's voice just now. Is this another one of his illusions? Buling's bronze mirror isn't responding. Abby. No answer.
That'd
This
be
isn't
in
like what
Chim
happened in
Cham.
Septimont.
Oh,
I guess I can only keep moving and find out why.
can't fly. Where am I? Is it gonna tell me? No, it's not gonna tell me. Okay. This might be a little subsection that I can't go back to. If Hyacin runs on phase 2 of Cyrene patch, then that's more time to save. Yeah. I'm going to laugh, and I really hope that this. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing if they do this, but if they do a triple rerun banner during Cyrene's banner and it's Castrus Premium, so it's Castrus, Hyacin, and then not Evernight because Evernight just came out, but Chippy just as an alternative, that would be kind of funny. I can kind of see them doing that, but at the same time,
This is a testament to my
they're probably
connection
not
with the
going to
world
do that
around
with
me,
Inforius characters. It'll
and it's
probably be
very
something
much
with
my
older
companion
characters
now.
that they do triple reruns with.
bearing witness to everything I've experienced.
But yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try that.
Wove her luminous gaze, yet she insists on using that light to peer into fate's menacing face. Her eyes were destined to be burned. All who overstep cannot escape its wrath. Now neither she nor her moon will ever be whole again. Gentleness born of delusion. A beautiful, sorrowful fantasy. She tried to confront an ancient curse with blind devotion and silence. But fear has eaten away at her soul. Illusion stripped her of freedom, and her tears have long since left her nowhere. What she needs is not light.
I know, because in the trailer we get like a huge,
Mistaking rebellion
everyone comes
and
together moment.
righteousness for glory. Like an inferior gem, made precious only by how it glitters. Yes, even the cast-offs of lesser branches can earn admiration if they shine bright enough. She couldn't control the monstrous family legacy, so she turned fragile. False. But oh, how brilliantly a gem shines. In the instant it shatters.
Yeah, I really do need to start doing character quests. Because I don't think I've done a single character-specific quest in this game. And he's probably referring to the character, like he's referring to these guys' backstory that I have yet to see because I have yet to do the quests.
Yet the true eternal divinity embraces all. It washes away everything, be it joy or sorrow or hope or obsession. She realigned her faltering faith, and in doing so, claimed her redemption. A valiant and determined ruler.
It kind of makes sense why a lot of these guys are here. It also makes sense why Zani's not here, but it would be cool if Zani was here.
Conquest and slaughter walk hand in hand. Sooner or later, she will be consumed by the very sun that nurtured her. Beyond her throne lies nothing but withered bones. If she cannot endure such loneliness, then she must learn to descend her own steps and enter their world.
Okay, good. I was like, there's no shot that's Zani, right? That's
Amid the endless cycle of surging tides,
that looks
she plunges
awesome.
into fate's swirling maelstrom once more.
Yeah, this is the art in the gacha game. I never gacha game like HSR Wuthering Waves. I was in this. The art's always like absolutely fantastic. Like it's so good. Fair, I'm considering. Yeah, I'm skipping. There's no reason for me to get Cyrene. I think it's legitimately better if you don't have a full cast of Euphoria's characters to just skip Cyrene and just get characters like Robin or Sunday. Oh.
Soon she will wear a new crown, one ordained by fate, never to be defied.
Yeah, like technically, if you have all of Castra's premium, she'd be really, really good. But you do kind of want to have like a healer to keep everyone alive first. Yeah.
Her fate was written long ago. What remains is but a fleeting moment of stolen peace.
I'm gonna be ticked if Cardothea dies.
What you see before you is fate itself. And now, with every step you take, you stir the tides into motion. Is it fate that rules over man, or man who commands fate? I await your answer to this question.
I'm grabbing my Hyacinth and leaving. Yep, I actually, outside of saving for Saber, or not Saber, sorry, Cypher, I don't know what else I'd want. Maybe the break character, but I don't. It just feels kind of bad having to pull a character to make a team work again. Like kind of like with Hyacinth, which I like Hyacinth, so like it's not too big of a deal. But like I had to get Hyacinth if I wanted that to be prevalent again. I would much rather they just like not do that. However, they create an issue and then release a character to fix the issue. They did that with Genshin as well. So it's kind of unfortunate. Rappa is a character I wanted so absolutely badly. Rappa is the best break character.
What?
She would,
is
even if
this
you
place?
don't, she would still pay dividends now if you wanted to get her now. She'd still be a really good pickup. Although you kind of, because you can technically still use HMC as well, so Rappa's still really good. Like, especially in APOC and a few other things, because she does so much AoE imaginary break damage, which a lot of the bigger enemies are weak to imaginary. So it's really nice. Ahem. Right? Yeah, true. You don't have to worry about getting everyone out in the future.
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss. All who enter must first forsake all hope.
Yep. What?
These tacit discords, why aren't they attacking?
Is there someone behind me that they're kneeling to?
Ninja, open the gates of paradise for us.
Why are you here? Her eyes look sick. Why are you here? Yes, Your Honor, that camera angle is necessary.
You'd better leave. This place isn't leading to any salvation.
Interesting. Is he gonna...
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
So she's working for the Leviathan? And she's... So I knew she was hunting Cardathea. I didn't know she was working with the Leviathan. I really hope she's being controlled, because if not, I will sacrifice... Obviously, I'm significantly more attached to Cardathea than I am Galbrena. Or Galbrena. I have, right now, no problem fighting Galbrena for Card.
Rover.
Absolutely no problem.
Rover?
We could try this. Nightmare Awakener.
It's a giant lollipop. Abby. Oh, I love that.
Huh, you're finally
I also
awake.
decided I'm gonna skip
One
on
second I'm fine.
DHPTs like
The
that.
next, my head's
Yeah,
spinning.
I'm not gonna
You're face
say
down on
for
the ground.
certain until it comes out and I kind of get a feel for how much I actually use him. But if I don't end up using him, I probably will as well. Because that's what 80 sub is there.
I'm fine. What I saw, though.
Yeah, Abby's expressions are great.
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here. From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having peculiar dreams lately. Even some of our troop members. The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of Rinascita. And it's not just in Dreamland either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there have been strange rumors appearing across Rinascita lately. Even in Septimont, folks claim they've seen tacit discords not of this land in the wilds, or the ghosts of their ancestors.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Raguna has gone sour.
Well, see, now I'm like
Troop
curious
performed
about
today because
Galbrena. I'm also kind of
Earthbound
guarded
fades
against her
light
too,
in the
because if
moonlight.
she's working
people
for the
somehow-
Leviathan,
But here's the odd
obviously
part.
not a good idea.
Only Rinascitans seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared.
Yeah, I'm special.
Well, not Bran or me, but someone in the troop has. They said they dreamed of sinking into an enormous black ocean.
I mean, black tie. Well,
The tacit discords in the stormy sea have been more restless lately. And the siren songs, well, they've started sounding an awful lot like the Order's hymns.
interesting.
We'll keep gathering intel on our end.
I don't know. It's
Might
a
be
kind of
worth
interesting
asking
how they're
around the
gonna
city to see
play
who else has
this
been
out
experiencing this.
because like we've been away from Raguna, so like this could have technically started happening as soon as we stepped into Septimont, because we were dealing with what was going on in Septimont. We weren't aware of what was going on here. But yeah, it's
Rinascita's
it's
tides
interesting how
don't
they're gonna
lie.
tie the two
Watch
together.
your back.
I actually got Galbrena yesterday. In other words, I won my fourth 50-50. Very, very nice. We'd love to see that. Yeah, so I know she's literally just came out, so maybe this is a question that will have to be answered at a different time.
What
But
were
do
those
all of my
tacit discords
Galbrena
whispering
havers,
about?
is she fun to play?
Gates of paradise? And the word harbinger. Could they mean the harbinger of the dark tide? The only harbinger of the dark tide is Fenrico. But he should still be sealing the dark tide at the orders for Bricatorium.
Very. Gotcha.
That figure I saw in Cardathia's murder.
I haven't used her
I
yet.
came back to find her.
So you get a
So I
character,
should
you
look
have
for
it
her first.
trialed?
She might know what's at the root of
That's
all this.
crazy. Infinite dashes and back arches are nice. The infinite dashes seem really cool. Okay. The bygone shall always return, huh? Oh yeah, like everyone's here actually. Here's Shakona. A little pup. She has a puppy? I do. I mean, play your game. Definitely play your game. Those hobgoblins. Brothers reading an isekai, not a hymn. I find it interesting imaginations being highlighted to us. You'll see eventually, boss. Just keep doing. Gotcha. Yeah, I wonder if it has something to do with imagination, because it's like there's quite a few stories in the real world and like myths in the real world that are like human minds are more powerful than we think. And so us being scared of something makes that something real and it like has a foothold. Also quite a few like manga and manhwa about that kind of concept. I don't know if that's what they're going to go with here, but they might. Talk to Zani. Where are you? You're Phoebe. Where's Zani? There's Zani. I'll talk to you last, actually. I'll save the best one for last. It is nice to see Phoebe, though. I do like Phoebe. Nothing wrong with impulse pulls. I have absolutely no problem. Like, it's I play the game how you want to play it. As long as it's fun, you know, that's all that matters. When you're doing games and stuff. So yeah, I'm cautious because I want to have the characters that I want to pull for. And I don't want to leave it up to chance. If I want to get the character, I want to get the character. So that's why I'm like that. But yeah, it's I do them all the time, right? Though I have Galbrena, Brant, Lupa, so I'm set until the new dude releases. Right? Yeah, because he's is he second phase or is he next patch? I have problems with impulse. Like I said, Xavier, you could just unbind your summon button. That's what I did at the start.
Efficiency above all.
And you know, now you get used to it and it's like not a big deal. It's my favorite character, Chad. Look at her. How do I do such with the It's the same thing. You go to your settings. Keyboard, mouse, controller, just remove it. Or if it's one of those things where it's on the scroll wheel, you can edit your scroll wheel. It's not, you know, the tab scroll wheel, but it's a different scroll wheel. Yeah, like this kind of scroll wheel. You can just remove it. Yeah, you can just remove. And then you don't have access to it anymore. Don't need batteries. I completely agree. We love Zani here. Buongiorno. If you're here for banking, you'll have to wait. I'll need batteries any day. I want that straight power. Xavier has ascended. There's people that really like coffee, and then there's like people who really like Monster, and then there's Xavier. Xavier is tiers ahead of all of us. He's thinking in the fourth dimension. Taste Sparkle? Tasty Sparkle's crazy. Chad, the urge to pull Zotni's Eidolons is intensely growing, but I'm not going to because I need 3 teams first. Was it a dream within a dream, or was it a vision? So they're also highlighting the word memory here. So it does make me think that it has something to do with their mind, because it's imaginary and memory. So I don't... I thought he doesn't do that. She hasn't put her hand on her hip.
Perfect wind to glide.
Yeah, very important question. Okay, yeah. Sparkle's really good if you have the right team for her. We're also getting a new Sparkle. I don't know if we're getting an updated path for Sparkle. Or
Is that
we're getting just a new Sparkle, but we're supposed to be getting a new Sparkle in 4 point something. Wait, that's Fleur. Oh, that's Cantarella. I was like, there's no shot that's Fleur de Lis. She's like too small. Which is crazy because Cantarella is not a small character. How? What? Huh?
Rover, what brings you back to the inverted tower so suddenly?
You know what, Jab? Because you're a great chatter, I'll answer honestly. Actually, pretty intense. Because there is muscle there. There's not fat, so it's just going to go straight. There's nothing to absorb it, so it's just going. It's just going. So yeah. Because it is just pure muscle right there. Kafka, Sparkle, Cypher literally make your account. Kafka makes your account. Kafka makes dot work. Cypher makes a lot of different teams work. Sparkle. I can like Sparkle's really good if you have skill point intensive teams like Empiber de Lune or Archer. Like those 2 teams are really good. Sparkle's kind of one of those things where she's really good. Sunday does similar things to what she does, but slightly better. However, Sparkle's also in some of the strongest teams in the game, so it's like she has less versatility than Sunday, but she's also just really good. Except Dot is bad. Dot is good now because of Hyacinth, which is going back to the argument that I made. Like, it's really sad that they're making these archetypes worse and then making a character to fix the archetype instead of just fixing the archetype, because that's just kind of feels bad. But yeah, no, Dot's really good now. Give it about a year and maybe it'll start to fall a little bit again. Or they'll come out in 4.0 and be like, yeah, these enemies are actually resistant to eating dot damage. They don't do debuffs. But I digress. Sparkle does Archer. What?
Something's come up. I need Cardathia's help to deal with it. Did something unusual happen here?
I've only just arrived. For now, everything appears to be in order. I didn't come because of any disturbance.
It kind of feels like these guys aren't here. Does anyone else get that feeling? Like, Cantarulla's not actually here. It's my imagination and memories resurfacing to influence the fact that she's here. Like, the actual Cantarulla's like somewhere in the Visalia household right now. I don't know. It feels weird that they're. I'm not sure. Maybe that's not the case. Animation. There's no shot. There's no way. No. What?
Cantarella?
How could this happen?
It was like it happened so fast. I didn't even have the ability to feel sad or anything because it was like bang. I didn't expect it to be a gunshot and then now she's dead. There was like no build up. I I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, I think Galbrena is officially on the shit list. She's on the shit list. Unless something happens and like she's actually fine and it was like a trick to make the black tide lower its guard or whatever, like maybe. But right now, Galbrena's on the shit list.
That woman.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't feel like it's gone. Like it doesn't feel like Cardathia is gone because she's such a heavy hitter in the story. It doesn't make a lot of sense for them to just like off-screen her like that. Like she technically did get hit on screen, but it was like the build up to that fight and everything like during the fight was off screen. It didn't even seem like she fought back because she had her sword planted, like if she was waiting for it. So I don't know, maybe because Cardathia is pretty strong-willed. I don't think Galbrena could have convinced her that she's actually the Throne and she should pay for that. I just can't see Cardathia just letting that happen to her. Something's going on. Something's
Her tacit mark.
wrong.
Look, it's flickering. Cantarella, she's...
No. Something's wrong. It's strange. I can't sense any frequency from her.
I have an E4
and yet-
Highlands and I can say with 100% certainty. Yeah, but you don't have Kafka. And Kafka's the thing that like holds that together. Because it allows you to
She is
detonate
still
more.
resonating with something.
But yeah, no, that's fine right now. That's in a good spot. I wouldn't say it's by far not the strongest team comp in the game. Not by far. But it is still viable, which is good because for a while it was just kind of like I'll use it for story, but if I'm using it in MOC or something, I'm stretching myself thin. But yeah. Man, I'm trying everything so he doesn't have to live. Yes, I am. I'm trying to cope through it. I just don't want it to, like, legitimately, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Because she's so, like, I don't know what it's kind of like when you see your friend have a horrible, like your friend has a rough patch, and then, like, you see them start to rebuild themselves, and they kind of overcome it, and you're like, this is amazing. I'm so proud of you. This is awesome. And then they get, like, you know, it's kind of like that, where we, like, Cardathia was, like, trapped here for 1,000 years, couldn't do anything, could only see bad things happening, yada, yada, yada. We free her, and she's able to go and explore the world, see things, taste things, and now this. This is not... If they do kill... If she's actually dead here, that's going to be really sad. Sad for the sense of, like, she's gone, but also sad for the sense that, like, there was no build-up for this outside of Galbrena's one line in the dream, you know? So, you know, I don't know. it just doesn't feel like, it just feels like because she's such a heavy hitter, if she were to actually die, she would do it, like they would build up to it a lot more than that. It just feels
A
off.
resonator's frequency is usually gone when they die, right?
Then who knows, maybe like because she's technically a resonator for both the Thermodian
Something
and
even
the
stranger.
Sentinel, maybe that's keeping her alive somehow. Anyways, I'll be back in a few hours. My phone is going to die. Gotcha, Xavier. It was nice of you to stop by. Thank you. Why rely on Dot's backloaded damage that can't crit nor do toughness damage when you can just erase the enemy from existence? Because that's funny. Like I said, Dot's not the strongest team comp in the game, not by a long shot, but it still hits really hard, and the fact that it goes on the enemy's turn means that characters like Hule repeatedly proc the Dot, so even though you don't actively get to play the game when you fight Hule ever, you're still doing considerable amount of damage. So Dot has its uses, and like I'm also someone that's been using Dot since Kafka's come out, up like for the entirety of Dot's life cycle. So like there have been several instances where my Dot team has outshone my crit and crit damage, crit damage based teams.
Cardathea had her sword in hand. With her strength, how could she fall to an intruder?
Yeah, see, that's
like
what I'm
that?
saying. She didn't even try to resist.
And
The Sword of Divinity, sealed with a portion of the Sentinel's power. Could what we're seeing be a result of that power of separation being awakened?
there's something even stranger. The inverted tower itself is a sealed Sonoro. Only the Vesalias know it exists. So how did she find it? And she broke through the stained glass from the outside. Physically, not by tearing through the Sonorosphere. But Cardathea has complete control over the tower. If someone had intruded, would she really not have noticed?
I mean, technically,
Something
Cardathea
even
is part
stranger.
Thermodian, so like maybe she's the Thermodians masking Galbrena's presence. I don't know. But like, it just doesn't make sense for Cart to be gone, you know?
These traces, could they be from the Dark Tide?
Ugh, you bet they are. I'd know that stench anywhere. And I caught the same frequency on that freak who jumped out earlier.
There's something even stranger. Cantarella,
Yeah, this just doesn't make sense.
you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss. She gave no details, only insisting that I come at once. With the strange phenomena stirring across Raguna, I feared it might be linked to the Dark Tide, or Leviathan.
Was what I saw really just an illusion? I saw this. Her death. Exactly
This
as
makes
it's happening
little
now.
sense.
That woman. She was using Dark Tide energy. Could she be another Harbinger? Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this. I want answers.
Leave Cartathea to me. I'll bring her back to the Phasalia estate and keep her safe. The rest, I entrust to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, this knows
something's not
I can
clicking.
track the Dark Tide blindfolded. Let's follow the stench and hunt down this killer.
Also, I know Galbrena's probably like really well trained and stuff like that, but imagine being hunted by someone like Rover, like unyielding, unceasing just force running after you at every given moment. Like that would be insane. Like what do you realistically do in that scenario? The game is struggling a little bit.
That's weird. The trail ends here, but my head's starting to spin again.
It's
This is
Dark
the
Tide
first time we've
spiritual
ever
essence here
seen
again.
Rover
You can
just
rest.
fly with his
I'll search the
Havoc
area.
wing before.
Abby. Asleep already. That drowsiness should have worn off by now. Another side effect of the Dark Tide?
Just leave your CPU, let it go crazy, right? Hey Kantos, how you doing today? It's nice to see you. How are you? Hope you've had a great week so far.
Since leaving the inverted tower, Raguna's sky. What happened to it?
Oh,
Spear of glory, pierce through.
based, honestly based. But the fact that Thundering Memphis was just there is crazy.
Slipped away
What?
again.
I'm ill. Same.
By
Me
this spear,
too.
I
Me
vowed to
too.
protect my allies
That is unfortunate though,
and crush the
Kantos. That's
hearts
being
of
sick
evil.
always sucks.
Avidius? What are you doing out here?
What
Yeah.
any gladiator of Septimont is born to do. Hunting.
So I wonder if Augusta's here too,
But
if
you, Your Grace.
Phidias is.
You vanished without a word. What brings you back in such a hurry?
Phidias carried the first half of the story. Interesting.
That's a
I'm glad they're giving him
story.
more screen time because he was a
Let's
really
speak
cool
of more
NPC,
pressing matters.
and I know a lot of people really
You
liked
after
him.
the Thundering Memphis as well.
No. I'm tracking someone else.
Yeah, okay, Kanto's in for my
Silver hair and violet eyes.
Zenless players.
Cursed shadow
Lucia,
flame.
her like character stuff has come out a
So
little
you
bit, and we've
seek
gotten
the
some
one they
animations
call
about her. She's an
discourse.
absolute goofball, and she's great. I love her.
Discord Slayer. Sounds like you know something about her.
I surprisingly liked him a lot. I think he's really cool.
Yes, she's on my radar. I suspect the recent tacit Discord outbreak in Raguna City is tied to her presence. Your Grace hasn't heard. It struck not long ago. I had gone there in search of the Quill Bearer. While gathering information, the city was suddenly overrun. To be precise, they looked more like spawn.
I also
of
did
dark
something
tide.
about how to solve your TA problem. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah,
The outbreak has since
I
been
think-
contained, but the Genesis Nexus was
I don't
damaged.
know. Did
Without
the
it,
assault
common
branch over into
echoes
the
can't
next
be
banner?
used,
Because isn't the next
Raguna is
banner
no longer secure.
an update? Right or no? Build mono ice. So like Hansakaku Miyabi. Is that the mono ice you're talking about? Should I pull? I need a new stunner from each one team, but Lucia is just... Yeah. I'm 40 pulls away from my first turn. I have 20, so I'll use my 20 pulls to see what I get. So that sounds like a plan. Yeah, I mean, Lucia's gonna be... I think stunners are better for versatility, but if you plan on just using these kinds of characters for each one, you can it's kind of a toss-up. So yeah, because like Jafufu can be used on any team because she gives crit damages, is really nice. But Lucia's kind of there. Like she's really only gonna be with Rupture teams. For some reason, the free-to-play mono Ice Miyabi team is stronger than the Anomaly team with Yuzuha.
The Montellis and the Order
Really?
agreed to evacuate all civilians to Averado Vault, where
I've
private
always thought
echoes
that
can still be
Anomaly,
deployed.
like
It's the
I
only
guess
way
now
to
with
protect them.
Yuzuha, it's Yuzuha, Yanagi, Miyabi. I thought that was like the strongest team in the game, because obviously Miyabi's the best character in the game. Followed quickly behind by a few others, but I don't play Rupture all that often. Yeah, then I would probably, if you don't play Rupture super much, or super much, a whole lot, it might be better to hold off for a stunner that you may be able to use on more than one team, because Lucia's going to be, unless they change something, Lucia's going to be more for just Rupture. So, but that's ultimately up to you.
A TD outbreak. Right after I left. But while I was there,
Yeah, I can definitely build. I think I might have. I know I have Lycon Sig W engine. I don't know if I have. I don't even know what Sakaku's is. I don't know if Sakaku has one. She probably does. Bashful Demon. Okay, so she does have one. I think I do have that, so that could be good.
The thundering Mephis
Yeah,
has
Sakaku
fled.
does have her.
The path ahead is safe.
Does have a Sig. I miss the old voice. Yep. Yeah, apparently if you both Lycon and Sakaku for Anomaly, the deliver slightly better kills than the best Anomaly team. See, that's kind of baffling. Like, I mean, that's great for people who have Miyabi because once you get 300 summons on standard, you can pick Lycon for free, so he's technically a character that you can guarantee to get if you're a new character or a new player. And then Sakaku's an A rank, so you're more likely to get her as you just do more summons. And then she obviously has the chance of being raid ups and stuff like that.
The townsfolk shared some troubling whispers.
But yeah, interesting. I guess I have to just change the way I play Miyabi because you're not because if you play Miyabi in mono ice, you're not See, I'm sick too, so my brain's slightly like bleh. So I apologize if it takes me a minute to like finish a sentence or like formulate a thought. But yeah, so because if it's mono ice, you're not able to get as many stacks with Miyabi's like her hold attack, unless well, I mean, if you're mono ice, you are going to inflict freeze, and then technically Miyabi has a different form of anomaly with freeze burn. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. I can definitely do that though. I can definitely work on that.
Once more, many have confirmed that the unrest across Raguna coincides exactly with her appearances. The time and place match perfect.
You need to learn how to play mono ice. Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing, because like maybe it's just me, but I feel like Anomaly, Miyabi, and Nagi is like really simple to play. Because does Miyabi have stacks? No. Yanagi. Does Miyabi have stacks? Yes. Miyabi. And then obviously while the stacks are going, you want to go back to Yanagi, but you know. There are some more intricate things, but
I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguna.
There's also another big advantage. I'm going to guess you're going to say that gives me an excuse to pull characters like Vivian. Sharkboo. I'm not building. No, I'm joking. If I actually have a reason to build him, I will absolutely do so. I will absolutely do so. I was not expecting the Sharkboo though.
Outbreak in Raguna City, the connection is undeniable.
So yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. God dang it. God dang it. All leads back to Sharkboo. I can't escape it. Oh no. I mean, that's fair though.
Is Rinascita's ancient enemy. If you're hunting her, allow me to join you and lend my aid.
That's crazy. It all leads back to Sharkboo.
If I'm correct, the thundering Mephis we encountered is also a Dark Tide creation. This frequency it left behind.
That's crazy.
We can track it.
The only sad thing would be that, you know, yeah, that's the biggest thing. I like.
To that end, we'll need this.
The Anomaly Disorder team is my favorite team to play. Like it's been the team that I played the longest, obviously, so I'm most familiar with it as well. But I do really like Lycon, so that'll give me an excuse to use Lycon. But yeah, that would be that will make me a little sad to just not really play Yanagi anymore, because I really like her a lot.
A habit picked up on the hunt. You're no stranger to its use either, Your Grace. Looks like I'm fortunate to be hunting alongside you again.
So that's unfortunate. Okay. Anytime someone brings up Sharkman, just say that Sharkman's died refused. GG easy, right? Just be like super stubborn. But she is quite flexible. She is very flexible. I really like that about Yanagi. But then I guess what the heck?
Enemies ahead.
But then I guess the question for that one, Cantos, is would it even be worth it to make another anomaly team? Because like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do not know anything about any anomaly character because I guess I was vain and I thought that Yanagi Miyabi would be like the best option for a really long time, so I just never committed anything else to memory. Which my bad, my bad. Piper actually should be quite well with her for an A rank assault sorter. Was very strong. I do have Piper at level 60.
What a hollow
or maybe 50, but yeah, Piper has levels in her.
Who scripted your delusions?
You mentioned you left Tetragon Temple to search for the Quill Bearer here in Raguna, right?
I grew weary of waiting. When I heard rumors of his presence in Raguna, I came to find him myself. No trace of him yet. But I've learned this much. Here, no verses were ever penned about me. The Ragunesi know not my name, past, nor the prophecy I once carried. Here, I am a completely blank page.
Yeah, because he was created by
If
Cristoforo.
my former existence was just a fabrication, an idea of some hero of heroes crafted to Septimon's expectations, then perhaps here in Raguna I am free to write my own story. Free to define my own existence. Free to create a reality of my own.
Don't be just stubborn, be fruit as well. I have no problem being stubborn. I'm convincing me to pull a character when I don't have guarantee or when it's a character that I'm not say that I'm specifically saving for is like trying to like run a marathon on a hippo. It's like it's really hard to do. But I don't think I'll be rude. Toxicity helps drive the point home. Trust me, bro. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yuzuha would still be a good pull. I imagine Nagi Pepper Yuzuha would be good, quite strong into physical weakness bosses. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, because I guess without having to worry about Miyabi getting stacks, it's just keep swapping between the characters after you proc a anomaly so you can trigger Disorder, even though Yanagi does that on her own. Yeah. Because, like, I guess I know Jane's really good with Yuzuha. But I think, and again, I know very little about any other anomaly character because I didn't commit them to memory because I was like, oh, I have Miyabi, it's fine, whatever. The anomaly character that I would like to have the most, based off of personality and just how much I like them, would probably be Vivian because I think she's great. I love seeing her interact with the main characters. But
your fate is what you want it to be. No one else could decide who you
but
are.
with me building, I guess it changes my pulling plans because I guess I don't have to have Yuzuha. That means, I don't know, because like Yuzuha would still be a good pickup. But if I'm not actively going to be using the anomaly team as much, I don't mind not pulling for Yuzuha until they become prevalent, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Because I have my 3 teams. Technically I have 4 because I can yoink Miyabi and put her in a mono ice.
You'll find your own truth.
I don't know. That's something to think about. Because I know Jane would probably be really good because she's like an upgrade to Piper. Yuzuha goes really well with Jane. I have legitimately no idea how Vivian works. I just know she's really good. Anomaly. I have Yanagi. Are there any other? Alice would be Alice. I knew I was forgetting a physical anomaly character. Alice would be the biggest pickup, I guess. Vivian is great, but I would so even without, because like this is me thinking in the sense of like my anomaly team is being benched for a semi indefinite amount of time. it would still be worthwhile to pick up Yuzuha even if I don't really use her or the entire team very much. Because I can still build Piper just as like a, hey, I have a little niche option just because this enemy's weak to physical or something. But like, I would have to focus on building Lycon and Sakaku before building Piper. So, but I guess this just gives me a even more excuse to go for Lucia when she comes out.
The anchor stone is holding strong. Let's push forward.
I'm going to cheat it. I'm just going to go in a straight line.
Up ahead.
This is Tacit Field. The nice thing about Yuzuha is that she's so strong that she's a good support for even on and off. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense. Yeah. So that makes sense why it would be a good pick. Okay.
Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Huh. The anchor stone confirms the thundering Mephist very well.
She has a 1k attack buff.
Whatever
Yeah, and that's
comes,
just
you have my sword.
good for most teams ever. So yeah. Yep, that makes sense. And respectable personal damage, which is also big. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So maybe I don't go for Lucia W engine because I have heard that her W engine's not necessary.
We crossed inside at the same time. It's the thundering Mephis.
Open the gates.
Tide Spawn? Is that going to be a new enemy type? Tide Spawn?
So you just battle him without thinking.
That voice.
Do you have Nicole engine? Yes, I have it. I think it's max refinement as well. But I could be wrong, but I do have it.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts. Steady your resolve. Do not let its whispers sway you.
That is Galbrena. That's Galbrena talking. She kind of has a similar accent to Zani. But like, not, it's like slightly different. This is weird. I don't, why is she helping us? The tide, it's the tide spawn. Gotcha.
That right there is the core of this domain.
Yeah, I'm
Destroy it. Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
speaking of Nicole. There we go. We did it, yay!
But
Speaking of Nicole, Yanagi, Vivian, Nicole. Wait, I was talking crap. That's actually Galbrena. Okay. Okay.
who are you? And what did you
But
do
you
to
would need to learn how to
Garfield?
do Nicole quick swaps. True.
Now is not the time for stories. But I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill the harbinger of the dark tide. To stop a greater calamity.
I
Nah.
can't hear her voice anymore.
Galbrena's still on the shit list. I'm gonna keep referring to her as Galbrena. I know it's probably pronounced Galbrena, like Galbrena.
Are you unharmed?
Yeah, just give me a bit, and I'll actually like start pronounce it to correctly. Not too hard, but you need to learn it if you want to get value out of this S rank support. Yeah, I know Nicole's really good, and I probably need to build her. Because, like, right now, what I'm spending my energy for, Cantos, is pre-farming for Lucia a little bit. Like, you know, character level up stuff. Stuff like that. But after that, I can... well, I guess after Lucia, then I guess I need to work on... Until she's... Okay, thank you, Jeff. I'll be very entertaining so you laugh and look like you're crazy.
I'm fine. So it's gone?
But so yeah, I think, well, now I have like 4 characters that I need to build. I'm gonna get Lucia, so I need to build Lucia. I need to build Sukaku and Lycon, which is 2. And then apparently I also need to build
thundering
Nicole,
Mephis
which
was
is
nowhere
4.
in sight.
Which is nice because, you know,
But
I have
did
stuff to use energy
observe
for.
a peculiar figure.
But it's going to take a while to get there. For all 4 of those little
I couldn't
goobers.
see his face clearly, but I heard him call himself.
Bet, absolutely.
Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimon's history. Notorious for his cruelty that defied reason, the world remembers him as the Mad King. Legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy, and the worst calamities ever stirred
Just
by
keep
the
getting your
dark
name wrong
tide
as a sign
all
of your
began
contempt.
with him.
I did a video on Honkai Star Rail like a year ago, right? And because the game's 2 years old, I did it as like a year review of like my account and stuff. And in the comments, someone said something along the lines of like it's pronounced Gapard, like it's pronounced Japard, and they like spelled it out, and it was like, I know that's the bit. Yeah, it's been out for a year, and I still pronounce it this way. So saying the names wrong does actually work if people will comment on it. But it's just kind of funny. That comment stuck out to me for a while because it was like in the video, I believe I say that I pronounce it incorrectly on purpose, and they still try to correct me on it.
He didn't fight it.
But, you know,
He embraced it, commanded its abominations.
it would be good if you can
bent
get the Mono
them to
Ice
his
team
will.
up and wait, get
In
hard.
the end,
Wait,
the people
huh?
rose against
What?
him and struck him down.
Well, I don't have the summons for that unless I get well, since I guess because I'm not going for Lucia W engine because it's not like that big of an increase from the 4 from the A rank. If I that's Yadhari too.
But not before he left a curse. I shall become the very history and
I can
memory
probably
of
get the
Septim.
mono. Well, I don't know what
So
I don't
long
know
as
anything about
fear
Yadhari
lingers
because I thought I was
in
gonna
your
have to skip her.
hearts,
Is she a stunner? That means I don't have to build Lycon. It means I have to build Sukaku.
The power to command the dark
If she
tide
is a stunner.
creations. Only a Harbinger could do that. That Discord Slayer said she's hunting the Harbinger to stop a greater.
Oh, Yadhari's gonna be ICB. Okay, gotcha. So I don't have
That's
to
true.
necessarily get her, but it's gonna be.
Everything happening across Raguna
I
might be
gotcha. That's
tied
smart,
to the
Kantos. That's
Harbinger.
gotcha. Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Okay,
She pulled me
I can
from
do
the
that.
illusion.
I can definitely
She's the
have
cause of this chaos.
my ice
Why
mono
not
team
me?
up and running by then, because that's. We have what, a few weeks. I don't know how long we have until Lucia comes out. She's coming soon because they're starting to release trailers and stuff.
This isn't making sense.
But I can definitely have Sukaku and Lycon
Who are
up
you,
and running
really?
before that.
Rover, traces of the Dark Tide's frequency still linger where the paradimensional tacit field collapsed. The anchor stone is useless now. The signal is blocked by some sort of spatial layer.
The correct pronunciation of Shi Tang is. Pronunciation for shitting is shit. Yes, it's shit. It's shit, I guess.
Augusta said the Dark Tide spoke to her when it swallowed her whole.
You don't have to like
Maybe. I can learn
overly
something that way.
enunciate the T. It's shitting.
My telepathic ability should give me a way in.
I can't. Gave a lesson. There it is.
Telepathy. Your grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but this is the Dark Tide. Reckless contact could. I don't want to see another tragedy like what befell Septimont.
If you want to make enemies, it is shitting. What? I'm so confused.
We're falling behind. The Discord Slayer knows far more than we do. We need to find her. And fast.
Most context for the word shit is shitting. Or like you don't really have to overly enunciate the T. You can like stall the S, like shh. You can pull the S out, and that kind of
Not
like
letting
adds
any
flair
leads
to it,
slip
but you
past
don't have
us.
to like enunciate. You can choose to enunciate the T. A lot of the times, if like people are mad. People who call People, I'm so confused what's going on. People who are called shy. Well, if it's a different language, then I would assume it's pronounced like Shai Tang or something like that. Because if it's Mandarin, I sound different, so it's like Shai Tang or something like that. I don't know what's going on. I thought you were asking about the English word.
Anything.
Shit.
I'm only getting jumbled voices.
I'm so confused.
Focus. I should be able to hear something.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic. Take the lift. It will bring you to safety.
That's Zani.
The prototype echoes in the depositories. Activate them all.
Carlotta.
Those voices.
Yep.
Zani and Carlotta? They're in Alvarado Vault. The dark.
It's currently sheltering a large number of
Let's not waste time.
wind howls.
Brother, I did not hit R. Apparently I did.
Zani, stay.
80% of Raguna's residents have been relocated, but the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying people from the Riccioli Islands. Rough seas out there.
And for the record, that like English lesson was not geared at anyone. I thought they were talking about the word, not a person or a name.
Trust them to see it through.
Keep in mind, I'm sick, so my cognitive functions are diminished.
We've cleared the depositories as ordered, ready to receive incoming.
Good. Rinascita's greatest treasure has always been the people who built it. The next Cloud Puffer Express is due at any moment. Be ready to offload.
It was a joke about how English speakers pronounce its Chinese name. I saw it in a comedy skit today. And it fitted with you pronouncing names wrong, so I just thought it was a good... Yeah. I would have gotten it if I wasn't like so bleh. It is a pretty funny joke. I know, like, the bit is...
Understood, ma'am.
Well, at least with my friends and just people in general, with where I am, we will, on purpose, mispronounce things. That's like the joke, that we don't know how to pronounce anything. Because we just, like, screw up every language that we try to speak.
A horde of tacit discords has
But I
overrun
get
the
it.
city,
Thank you
and
for
common echoes are
elaborating.
out of control.
Evacuation here is still on track. No anomalies detected in Alvarado Vault. Yet. Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Eglatown have...
I am simply fulfilling my...
Strange. I clearly sensed...
There it is. They're inside the vault.
Gunfire! We've got intrude...
Oh my... What? This is a German word, I can already tell by the structure.
These tide spawn. They've evolved fast. Mutation? Or...
Double barrel shotgun from Doom Eternal. Okay, how on earth am I gonna... I'm assuming this is all of a sudden like one breath. This is gonna be bad. Strike hold Chachel, I guess. Strike hold Shashel? Trenchel? That's the best you're gonna get out of me.
And sure enough.
Strike holds Shachtel. Strike holds Shachtel. I think that's how it's reading.
Restricted zone armed without triggering a single alarm.
Be careful. Her abilities are not normal.
All this by her hand.
If ever, for some reason, Zach, I've actually seen that sentiment between a few people, and I don't get the sentiment. She's an
Fiction
innocent and
and
pure
reality
soul
are
at
starting
heart.
to blur.
No, she's not.
Don't put your fate in appearances.
I mean, technically, March is, yes.
That
Evernight is not.
is what they really are.
You don't know how to pronounce ch and sh, but otherwise it was pretty good. Yeah, like I knew I was gonna butcher it pretty bad, but thank you.
The Dark Tide can corrupt, and you carry its power. What proof do we have this isn't your doing?
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
By the sacred statues of the divinity, evil shall know no peace. Only the
She's also
righteous
adorable, which is true. I will back that
taste
statement. Evernight is adorable.
Wickedness
We love that.
shall be purged by the blade. And
Still
those who
chipperish, but
consort
good
with
enough that you
calamity
could guess what you were
shall
trying.
fall.
Right? Yeah. What on earth are you doing here? You should not be here.
Demon wrought from ruin. You are not welcome here.
If Hyceland stopped being Evernight fairies. Right?
Fenrico?
You have slaughtered
Yeah, I don't-
my flock and ushered in ruin.
I don't know what. Fenrico shouldn't be able to
The
move,
Sentinel's
right? He should
wrath
still be
is
stuck
already upon you.
down underneath the ocean.
I will cast you back into damnation myself before your carnage spreads any further.
Do you know the Dork Dragon Evernight posts? Isn't that the one where it's like she's kind of like dancing and it's like chibi art? I know that one. If that's what it is, I don't know the official name of it. But it's pretty popular, yeah. If that's not it, then I do not know. I can probably look it up actually. Instead of just saying I don't know, let me see. Kill everyone. Yeah, I know. I saw it. Okay, go to YouTube. Go to Dork Dragon. Go to his community posts. Okay. Am I looking for something specific? Like, they love Evernight, apparently. This is awesome. This community post is great. All of them are amazing. These are all great. No, you just started daily posting Evernight stuff. All of them are hilarious and they're awesome. It's called the unique fragrance. Yeah, these are awesome. I love this. This is sick. That's really cool. I'm glad you pointed to that. Playing Minecraft in real life is hard work, boss. 100%. 100%. That's not Federico.
If you're offering me a shortcut back to hell, I'd honestly appreciate the favor.
What is going on?
Your heart holds no reverence for the divine. Only desecration and scorn. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment. By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
She could have dodged that. But she took the hit to shield the civilian.
That is bad. That is bad. Okay. Oh, since watch the Who Are You? Okay. Man, no way. I can't. Is it the internet gotcha lover? Also, hi, it's nice to see you again. Oh, 12 seconds in, this is great. She pulls out a gun. Yeah, there it is. I wasn't expecting the blood. Oh my god. I'm subscribing to this guy. This guy's great. He's getting a sub from me. Notifications on. That's fantastic. Great channel. Yeah, it definitely is. That's awesome. What was that? I love that. W11. Thank you guys. Yeah, so. Yeah, not God. Wait, so is it like, is the internet just down, gotcha, or are they like restricting the games? Like, what's going on? Because that does suck.
And Fenrico. He knew innocents were here.
Yeah, because this isn't Fenrico.
One. I come to cleanse Rinascita of a traitorous demon. Rinascita teeters on the edge of collapse. The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule.
Gonna head back to work. Gotcha. No, that video was so good, though.
Bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
Unless you're not Fenrico.
Bloodshed.
Yeah, he's not Fenrico.
Blood must pay for blood. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. My goal.
It is kind of throwing me off that Galbrena did take the sword for her.
I've done so Rinascita survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, we are the beginning and the end. The absolution and the grace. Hand over the civilization capsule.
No, don't want it. It's mine. Oh, there's the shield.
So, the civilization capsule is your goal after all.
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist...
You and your divinity.
You just started, or is this half the story? We're not too far into the story. We have, I would think, a few hours left.
Dark Tide shams. Today, you face your reckoning.
I am the enlightened one, anointed by the divinity, and crowned by
Want to be
fate
King
itself.
Thornton? What? What is King Thornton?
So you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down. Still pretending that mask isn't cracked.
Does she heals from that? There's something going. Like, she has to have some form of like
By fate,
ability.
Poison, a demon reviled by all. You.
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the Dark Tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this?
Final Fantasy
The
14?
envoys declared
Heaven's Sword
the
villain?
guild, but Imperator is
Gotcha.
the only true judge. By By the light of Imperator, repent!
Breaking her capsule's kind of crazy. Yeah, that.
It's the light.
Yeah,
of
that
Genesis.
just displayed what everyone truly is. You're kidding, Mr. Sovereign! Brother, what? We just fought this thing.
Looks like the judgment is clear.
Bro thinks he's Gilgamesh, right? El Fenrico. This technically isn't Fenrico. Fenrico's still under the water, but yeah, this, whatever that is you're gonna get beat.
These hollow existences don't need your mercy.
Yeah. Hopefully this thing does.
Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
Yeah, this is interesting. Galbrena is kind of growing on me. Like, she's still on, like... I still don't like her because of what she did to Carlotta. Or not Carlotta, sorry, Cardathia. But maybe she's actually okay, because I don't think that she's actually dead.
Don't hesitate. Let's end the moment.
Wait a minute. Wait, why do I have a
The one
team?
mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it
Wait,
down,
what is this
and the rest
goofy
is
odd
the
team that I
rest.
have?
It's calling
2 main
you
DPS and a Frazzle for Zani, I guess.
Clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh
Anyway.
from the sea shall walk upon the land.
So yeah, I don't know. Depending on if I like her or not, completely depends on if Cardathia is okay or not. Because if she's not okay, nah, this thing is not.
Ears to hear. Let them hear.
I still visit our lovely Queen Hyslams every day. I would visit a few characters if I could, but unfortunately,
The hour is upon us.
they don't spawn, so I
My
can't.
compliments. Still recognize me?
You live in the hot baths.
The stage is set.
Berserker? Absolutely.
Victory favors me. Not even close.
I shouldn't need to pop Zani
A
here.
new
I'm
era awaits.
expecting the big bad boss to show up, like the Sovereign. I wanted to save Zani stacks for that, but maybe we don't fight it and it's a animation.
Ovidius, you have
Based
received
Fenrico, let's go!
Master.
Ovidius, he's not Fenrico.
Your
Ovidius.
true divinity.
I shall never back down. Rover, now!
Heck. Not good. I don't think I was supposed to do that yet. The loading screens are also really, really sick.
Another dimension
Now we're back to Arrow.
within the civilization capsule. But why did
Permissions detected, Arbiter.
Oh, this is an Imperator.
Lifting imposed restrictions. First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed.
Who is that? That's not is that a new character?
Outcome verified.
Hey bro, what is happening? That's a good question. Blueprints compiled. What?
Commencing simulation. Attempting civilization fit. Rinascita.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this is. So gotcha. What's going on currently? And we're very new into the story. The story hasn't been going on very long.
around me.
Basically,
It's very much my companion now.
and you asked for this, so I'm
Having
assuming you're okay with
witnessed
spoilers.
everything I've experienced on this
Basically, we go to Rinascita, the main big town, and people are having weird dreams. They're having nightmares. They're having visions of like deceased family members. They're seeing them walking around in the towns, and people are like passing out. And then we go and check on Cardathia because it's like, what's going on with Cardathia? Things are looking a little weird. For her to be dead by Galbrena's hand. So we're hunting Galbrena, and while we're hunting Galbrena, all of these bad things are happening to all of these different places in Raguna, and that's where we are. So we're not very far into the story. All right, boss, how are we looking in the story right now? We went into some weird portal, and now we're here. I don't know who this character is. I think this is our first time. No, wait a minute. What? She kind of looks like... Wait. By the way, you're not even halfway yet. You're almost there. Yeah, I didn't expect to even. But that person that was right there, that looks like the person we see at the very beginning. Right? Like, that's the person we see and then we, like, lose our memories when we wake up in Solaris.
Arbiter. This
Is that her?
Was always foreseen. Arbiter, I grieve to say.
Yeah, I'm also wondering. That's what they seem like, because we've never... That's probably who they are. Well, that's the closest model that I've seen. Yeah.
Time in this place flows near still. A moment remains for us. Just when I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. The civilization.
Yeah, it's because I saw a video someone caught her at 4K. Gotcha. Okay, because like she's the only one with that model type, so I figured.
Preserving their most ancient memories. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now,
Got caught lacking, right?
it here. Arbiter, heed me now. Let me unveil Rinascita's beginning.
We're getting lore about the beginning of the continent. Country, continent, landmass, I don't know.
Life rose and fell with the tide.
You should be getting to the good parts. It's already been pretty good so far. I can't imagine it getting like significantly better.
The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago.
Okay. The Ricocoli Islands, I guess.
There, I did leave knowledge and technology.
Genesis Nexus.
Walk the path to freedom.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is like them forming the initial town. Because this is where we first land in Rinascita, and then like this is where we get checked. Yeah, so then up here is going to be the church.
To build our republic. Unity became the bedrock of civilization.
Yep.
But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow. It spoke in my name, wrought false miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
You mean Cardathia will not? I don't know if she'll come back or not. It felt anticlimactic for her to be truly gone. It just felt weird and awkward for that to be like her actually being gone forever. So yeah.
From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs.
Yeah, so the Imperator didn't really want them to be like...
Only to unleash the dark tide.
The Imperator didn't really want them to like worship it or anything, but the Leviathan kind of capitalized on it and made them think that that's what was going on.
To question all I had done.
Yeah, like you can... Wow, that's like Septimont, Raguna. You have Ricocoli. Kind of up here, you have the Dragon's Bane. Whimpering's right there. This is really interesting.
The Threnodian doth steer Rinascita's fate.
Come on, go
And
down,
I
thank you.
too once guided Rinascita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose.
Okay.
Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist.
The Leviathan's below the ship. If you all can see that.
Have I the right to choose their fate?
Interesting.
The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people.
Interesting. So the Leviathan kind of. The Leviathan kind of made the Sentinel kind of like take a step back and reevaluate what they were doing. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's a cool art.
Decide where their future must lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it.
Mm-hmm.
I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
That's true.
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power.
So it was meant to be opened by Cardathea.
What if that Resonator became the Thenodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Rinascita hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature.
Yeah, so this kind of ties back to what I was talking about earlier, where it's like there are some stories where the big evil thing or the scary thing is actually, it's real, but it's only real because of humanity's innate fear for it, and that gave it form. Unironically, kind of like how JJK curses work. You know how you have Jogo, who's the mountain's kind of like that, where it's like the innate fear gives form to an embodiment of said fear, which is why the Threnodian looks like a giant sea creature, because people are scared of what's underneath and they can't find out.
Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow.
Jogo, well, it's but yeah, it's funny, but it's actually a pretty good connection between what's happening here and what's happening in JJK. Like, people are innately scared of this stuff, so it then gives birth to the manifestation of that fear.
The opening of the capsule shall stir the Rinascitan's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Rinascita's fate anew. If the Rinascitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval fear. They must overcome the shadow born of civilization. Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now. Gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Rinascita shall be free of divinity henceforth. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Rinascita shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
Interesting. So it kind of...
The true faithful
The scene was
believed in
good.
Imperator.
It was really cool. It kind of
So too
elaborated
did
more on
Imperator
the Sentinel and the
believe in
Threnodian,
humanity.
kind of like where they came from, what they're doing, like their overarching ambitions, which we kind of figured the Leviathan's ambition was to just be the Leviathan, consume, destroy, control, like that kind of thing. But yeah.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now, tell me what I need to know.
I think Jeb might like Galbrena a little bit. Just a little bit.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me?
I have... No, I would not believe you.
This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Just a little.
Righteous one. Trust her.
What's her frequency?
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
See, that's what I thought, because if there probably... I mentioned the fact that she could return with the moment she died, because it just... The build-up to her death was not enough to justify killing a character as important as Cartethia. So,
Kill
this makes
Leviathan.
sense.
Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinascita, use it to bring back Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Threnodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted.
Hey, hello
Set up
Xavier, how
to
you
give
doing?
Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer?
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest, the next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst-case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinascita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the tide spawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look human.
Yeah, so it is actually going down that story path that I mentioned, where it's the people's fear that's giving this thing form, which kind of cool that I predicted it.
You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us, which means Exactly. I've always hunted.
I still
dark
don't
tides
completely
patience.
trust Galbrena, although
Each
the
one
fact that
shares
Cardathia
slivers of
told us
thought
that
and
it's
memory.
okay
I
does
kill them and I take
weigh
what they
heavy.
know.
Boss, you going at a good pace, but wait, what? Oh, I think I know why.
They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the Tidespawn's core.
So how long has she been
Maybe
following us?
even
It
the
sounds like she's been
Harbinger.
following us for a long time.
The capsule
I'm not
only
sure.
unlocks with both the Sentinel and Drenodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator
Why do you think so?
touched it.
I think you were admiring. And you think you were admiring.
It's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter.
So it's like
You're
the
right.
miasma boss
Dark
is
Tide
easy.
is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living
I don't
a
believe
long
so.
time ago. And this power, it's
I mean,
mine.
you asked.
Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me.
I forget what they're called.
Me? I'm not stopping.
Yeah,
this
I know
fight
what you're talking about, though.
anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade.
Yeah, I just got Cardathia's judgment.
Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about. Loud, messy,
We hate miasma guys. They are a pain.
The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading, and this space is about to collapse. We need to find a way out.
Oh, right. The cinematics and just the look of the game is always so stellar. The game just always looks amazing.
They're all Tidespawn.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the Dark Tide.
Okay.
That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the Dark Tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequency's there.
So I'm pretty sure Galbrena's
I locked onto yours and
abilities
followed
are
it
tied to her ability to like
You have access to
activate
core data.
Drenodians.
But Avidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of Tidespawn hits.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Interesting.
Helps.
Chara, I'm really hoping
The exit is at the end of this wind
that
trail.
we get to play more of Galbrena, and we really get to see what she's really capable of, because Wuthering Waves has this problem. It's not really a problem per se, but they have this thing where the characters are so well made and strong that the character trials aren't really trials. You just fight weak enemies, completely body them, and then that's it. So
The collapse is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast.
yeah, so I'm really hoping that we get.
We're almost there.
That's a huge tether. So I'm really hoping that we get to play more of her, and we kind of get to see what she's actually really capable out of. Because you know, the trial run was just like really fast. I keep having to think Drenodian equals good. Leviathan's very bad. Yes. Oh, hey, yeah, the Sentry Construct actually not fighting me for once. That's her ult she just popped. Let's go, Zade! Let's go! Woo! That was her enhanced E. Zani's perfect.
Rover. Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble. It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other Tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private Echo Arsenal backing us up, we held the line just fine.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Aragonese are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just fine.
Carlotta's just one of those characters that you just want to pat her on the head. It's like... Carlotta's great.
This Phalian bearing.
I love how even Zani pops up on screen.
When the core was destroyed,
It's
the
instant
other
hype. Oh yeah,
Tidespawn lost their
100%.
form.
100%.
For now, the vault is secure. At least until the next wave spawns.
Well, luckily enough for you, I made it to round 99 of tidal wave defense, so I know about waves.
Humanoid mimics and prevent new
Carlotta
Tidespawn
has
from forming
ego?
here.
Yeah, but it's not like an ego that's insufferable. It's like justified ego. Because she is just really that good. But yeah, Carlotta's great.
Might I ask?
Yeah, for now. Emphasis on the
Where's
for now
that
part.
gladiator from Septimont?
Avidius?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on...
Give me your hand.
See, they have the same character model.
I left a mark on Avidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
I must move quick. Silence, you maddening whispers!
She wants to go for Augusta? What? Carlotta's one of the best DPSs in the game. It's justified. More ways than one. I've been told Carlotta's actually fallen off, but I just really like her in general, so even if she's fallen off, I'm still going to use her. Solo Carlotta is fun. Solo Carlotta is fun. Vidya's tweaking out right now. Oh, he's having a moment, chat.
No. I'll be damned before I accept a fate like that. There must be something left I can still do. I won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
Yeah, he's talking about his home. Well, not really like home, because he's
headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears...
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Based.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
I will say, Carlotta has some of the best drip in the game. Her outfit's fire. Okay.
Manipulating the air to form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpia within me.
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself. So you can absorb them directly.
Like we can.
You can say that. Balor is one of many.
One of many. Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring.
And do we get to do like a Phoenix Wright moment where we get to sniff out the imposter?
The Tidespawn up ahead.
Probably not. Like, It'd be kind of funny though. HSR doesn't do this much anymore, but they used to have several sections where you would like debate with the other person. Most of the time, this mechanic would show up in like events and stuff, or like permanent side quests or like events. But you would get to argue and like counteract people.
We need to help him.
But yeah, I don't know how Wuthering Waves would necessarily implement it, but it'd be kind of cool.
Leave it to me.
Ah, it's
Okay.
Rover. Ain't the Sentinel.
So do I need to worry about increasing Galbrena's like meter like all the way or no? I don't know.
Move aside.
It seems like I should try to care about it.
The flames roar.
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting.
What the heck is going on?
Please help to reinforce her position.
Okay, so I have my forte is active and it's not disappearing either, so it's probably a hit count. It's not like a timer. Interesting.
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be. I only beg. Don't let me die. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
That guy's lost it.
Rover. Huh? She is. Why are you with her?
The Physalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved Dark Tide. It feeds on human despair, warping that frequency to form Tidespawn. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like
So
their frequencies cannot be
are
reversed.
Tidespawn all humans or just
All
some
we
of
can
them?
offer is the dignity of dying as a
My lady.
Matriarch of Physalia. I understand the cruelty of such a choice.
Physalia blood must be ended by Physalia hands.
Yeah, poison.
Thank you. May glory return to the Physalians.
Oh yeah, no, this guy's gone. That was deadly poison.
The dead rest. The living march forward. The Physalia will never forget its fallen sons and daughters. Cartathea remains secure in the Physalia estate. But the divinity's statue began whispering in our minds.
The
Then came
statue started
Tidespawn
whispering?
soon after.
Oh no.
It was Leviathan's voice. Something has awakened it.
It's
Oh, we
very
know
likely,
who.
Vidius. Right now, everything is riding on us fine.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived!
Ace, we left Phoebe. So is Carthea dead or alive? We were told that she is dead with a chance to return. What that entirely means,
Deploy all acolytes to
we don't
set
know.
up temporary resonance beacons. Scattering the light of Genesis will hold back the Tidespawn.
Acolyte Phoebe, a cluster of Tidespawn is marching towards the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Rover, Avidius is ours.
I'll use my forte to diffuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's influence.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please, you have to stop this.
It really does feel like the end. Like, literally everyone we've interacted with is coming through and, like, trying to help and do something. Which is really, really cool.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh. We protect Rinascita.
O light of Genesis, shield us. As we were at the dawn, so we stand today as the Sentinel's soldiers.
They turned into that thing? Does that mean every time we've been fighting these things, they've been humans all along? Or is that just their echoes taking their spot? I don't know. Yeah, Avidius is... I honestly don't expect Avidius to make it out of this quest. I hope so, because he's really cool, but...
It's you.
Yeah, they're sizing him up to not make it out of here. They sized him up last quest to not make it out alive, and he did.
Forgive me that you have to see me like this.
Avidius is... he's... yeah.
When the civilization capsule opened,
It's like, I feel so bad for you.
A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole.
Yeah, no, something's happening to him. He might actually turn into a weekly boss that we have, or like a day, or like an overworld boss we have to fight, which would be kind of sick.
I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes, I once said. But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tide Spawn's movements. They were converging on the Thalia Fells. I still wanted to do
I wonder if the Thanodian is like luring him here for some reason. Or if that's just a side effect of him, like, doing whatever he's doing.
But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time. Because of me, countless Tide Spawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I overestimated myself.
Yep.
And was corrupted by them. My hopes and dreams. All of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me.
I know, like, Avidius kind of felt like a character that was going to have something bad happen to him. It was just a matter of when. But I do really like Avidius as a character. This does kind of suck.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the man.
Yep, we're gonna have to fight this guy.
So why? Why should I reject? I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world.
I think it's really cool that his iris is splitting the black and the white. Like his eye, actual. Maybe this is symbolism that we might be able to help him, but probably not, because he's like, this guy is going to be really far gone.
Know the mind of fate. That is why I will become.
Nope, he's gone. His voice is echoing.
I will wear its face. That I am the king.
Bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest. I shall be crowned in glory.
Yep, okay, you're insane.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator,
This is rough.
make him remember who he truly is.
If we actually do get to spare Vidius, that would be base.
My own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
I can't tell if her enhanced attacks are supposed to be held or tapped, because it feels like it's supposed to be held, but I don't know.
Wind calls, waves follow.
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see.
I don't know why it's like trying to goad me somewhere. I have to fight this guy.
How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
I know it's throwing me off.
Will is stirring within the dark tide. Don't let up.
Again, it would be really sick if we can save him
They
here.
weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth.
Hopefully this helps.
Speak of the devil.
Okay, you're gonna do something cringe, aren't you? Yep. Yes, you are. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but usually going towards the giant object is a bad idea. Yeah, see? I was far away from it. I still got hit.
The gates of hell.
Bang. Behave now.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Hopefully this helps. Vidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
This should stacker.
I am
Sweet, it did. Nice.
not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Okay. We managed to win. We cutscene?
Vidius.
Yes, let's go. Come on. I really hope a Vidius is okay.
Remember the man you wanted to become.
Welcome back, Jeb. I am here, yes.
I am nothing like you.
Come on, come on. I believe in him. He can do this.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way.
I'm here, so glad I could come here for this. Hello, Kenji. How you doing today? It's nice to have you here. But yeah, there's no... I really hope that Avidius is, like... I don't expect him to get out of this scot-free, because, you know, the Black Tide sucks.
Was she devoured by the tide too?
But if he can at least, like...
Wait!
I don't know, Scott. I can't
If
even...
you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely.
The dark tide devours everything, assimilates everything.
This is Galbrena.
If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
It's Galbrena.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them. Why can't I be the one who devours them?
Yep, this is definitely Galbrena.
These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss.
Dang, Galbrena's like face.
It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong.
Oh, right.
Don't believe in it.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. Galbrena backstory. Yeah, see, Avidius, she conquered fate. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
A memory left behind in the dark tide.
I don't know why he's floating, but he is.
She's right. In this war against fate, I still have a move to make.
Come on, Avidius. Come on, Avidius. You can do this.
I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies.
Come on, Avidius. Come on, Avidius. Come on, Avidius. That's crazy.
I will absorb all of the Tidespawn. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Not like that. I don't mean like that. Don't do that. We can think of another. We have another way. There's another way. Avidius. No.
I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power.
God.
Finish it.
Dang it. That's not what I meant when he said he had it at it. No.
It's my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them
That's
pay.
crazy. Don't do that. No, no. I'm gonna punch this guy. I hate you.
Outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of
Galbrena,
fate,
shoot him.
we are all but players on a stage.
Galbrena, shoot him. Galbrena. I don't like. I want to slug this guy so hard in the face.
A truly moving scene.
Man, like that was a really good, character quest, and that guy was an NPC. That was fire. Really sad he's gone, but like that was really good storytelling. That was good. That was good. Oh no. Anyway, Zeka, be nice. Bro, that was so sick. We even got a little bit of Galbrena backstory, which is kind of cool.
Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit.
Bro, I hate this guy. Bro, you have no clue how deep the desire to see Cristoforo. I want to see him not be happy either. I hate this guy. Like, I hate this guy. This guy sucks.
A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain.
Well, we lost our fort, right? A lot. I do remember when we first saw him, a lot of people really wanted him to be a 4-star. Like, and Wuthering Waves does a really, really good job about making the NPCs look good. Like, one of the things about HSR within Forest Quest is that you get to meet 2 specific NPCs in Ceridra's story quest. Well, like, I say story quest, main quest. And because they look like they're NPCs, it's like, you know, cool. Like, it's nice to have some backstory for these guys. It gives us an insight to what's going on, but like, things happen to them, and it's kind of expected because they're NPCs. But Wuthering Waves does a really good job about not letting that happen. Despite that desire, he still had too much NPC on him, sadly. I already knew. Yeah, a lot of people, myself included, figured that something bad was going to happen to him. I just couldn't pinpoint when. But that was a really good way to go out. Like, if the character was created to die eventually, that was really good writing. But yeah, he kind of gave off that energy of like, something bad's going to happen to me eventually. You're just not going to know when.
His intentions,
it was so bad.
His ambitions, his darkness.
Guys are great.
His weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence.
I prefer this rather than him being evil. Oh yeah, like, I think that was a big testament to his character, because it's like, he found out he was playing the role Christopher made for him, then he found out that he was made, so he's like, I don't care the fact that I was created, I shouldn't exist. I'm gonna forge my own path, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And then at the end, he was given the choice to either do what he was made to do, which is what fate told him to, or to do what he wanted to do, and he ultimately chose what he wanted to do, defying fate. I think that was a great story. Like, the full circle, it was great. It was amazing. Christopher, I couldn't agree more. Gotcha, lover.
Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well,
but yeah, it was such good storytelling. Like, that was really good.
This story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinascita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials?
Bro, I hate this guy. Like,
you brought ruin to Rinascita. You think you're just walking away?
Yeah, he's not actually there.
Stage lies elsewhere. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide
Christo Yapper? That kind of fits him, though, him being a playwright. Like, that's what they do. I would like to see Rover's fist in his face, though.
When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
I do hate this guy. Like, all things considered, I do think he's a good antagonist. Like, he is very much an antagonist that we're not supposed to kind of like. We're supposed to just downright hate this guy. So I think he's a good.
The dark tide is the anchor of reality of all Tidespawn.
Will this be a part 1, or will you finish the whole thing today? I would like to see him. I would like to see him kind of like, because he seems kind of like that cocky guy who always knows what's going to happen, and then like, so I understand. Gotcha. I think that'd be great.
Avidius was also born of the dark tide.
So to answer your question, Kenji, I don't know how long the story quest is. I might be able to look it up, but I'm kind of scared to look it up because I don't want to accidentally like spoil anything. So it looks like the quest is around 6 hours. And we've been doing it for a little under 2. So we'll probably hit the midway point today, and then we'll finish it tomorrow. Because we have about an hour left of stream, and that'll put us at about 3 hours. So yeah, this will be part 1.
Then why didn't the Light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his
The video was
intentions
kind of
and
like
words were
Galbrena.
real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow.
You're actually quite close. Yeah, we're getting close to midway. Like, I usually, when we start doing story, I'll try to like postpone actually starting it to like an hour into stream to get people a chance to come in. But I kind of just started. Okay, we need to remember the spot. We need to come back here.
Unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death. That created his own truth. That's why he played right into the Quillbearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
We need to remember where this place is, chat, so we can come back here and see the spear, because I'm pretty sure the spear is going to stay where it is.
I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes. As he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't the harbinger...
The antagonist being a guy, I don't care what their gender is. Christopher was a very good antagonist. Because he's hated. Catharsis is crazy, naming that Catharsis. But yeah, so is the spear here? Please tell me the spear is actually here. Okay, good, it is. I would have probably been very sad if the spear wasn't here. Okay. I'll go ahead and mark this. I wish you could name them. Like Genshin lets you name your markers. I wish I could name them. Because I want to try and come back here after the quest and see if I can maybe interact it with it in some way. Like maybe Rover will say like a little blurb or something. I'm not sure.
Live to hunt. The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has
Because you're
already
basic and
transported
dash.
most of
What?
the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest...
Alright, well. Well, we're gonna... That's interesting. The Fraxidus in general are great so far. Absolutely. I think the Fraxidus is a great antagonistic group. Only Scar seems to be bad just because he wants to. I think Scar kind of also had the... So, I don't know how many of you guys have watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but Scar kind of suffers from the same problem that Jonathan did. Jonathan was a very one-note character because he had to set up the lineage of JoJo's. Scar also had that responsibility of like setting up the Fraxidus, so he had to be bad to show us that the Fraxidus are bad people. Whereas later, now that we know that the Fraxidus are bad, that allows them to flesh out like Furlopa a little bit more and make her slightly more ambiguous. Because we know that she's ambiguous, but we also know she's a part of the Fraxidus, and because of Scar, we know that they're bad. So maybe later, because Scar's broken out of prison, maybe we'll get more on him in 4.0 or like 4.x. So maybe we'll get some more stuff for that. Waifu's good. I do like waifus, yes. Scar Loki, one of my favorite male characters. He's a really good antagonist. I really hope that he gets to be fleshed out more, because he kind of had that problem where he had to shoulder the setup of the Fraxidus at the beginning. So now that we kind of know more about the Fraxidus, he may be able to breathe more as a character, which would be really cool. I understand that. I also love... I don't know. I used to have I have a Steam Deck in front of me. I used to have the sound bit for Zawardo on it, and then they updated it and all my stream bits were gone, and I don't have the audio anymore. So I used to have the audio bit. It was really fun. For Love seems savable. I'm coping so hard, right?
Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just
But
like
that
the
was another
heroes
thing.
in the adventure tales.
Frolova and Shorekeeper kind of mirrored each other really well, where they both waited for Rover for a really long time. Whereas Shorekeeper kept waiting and had faith, Frolova kind of decided to take matters into her own hands and kind of do what she thought was best. And I don't think either option is necessarily the wrong one. Frolova just kind of like went off the deep end with it, so. Is this child the anchor? Maybe not.
But you can't save everyone.
Yeah. The Harbinger?
Don't go.
That scared me.
Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Bro, Cardathia, and she's massive. What?
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need
That's not
unity.
Cardathia, that's Fleur-de-Lis. The model looks actually sick, though. That model looks awesome. She's sad? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That model looks sick. It was kind of scared me at first. Oh, she can still see.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan.
She's gonna shoot her. It's gonna close, and Rover's gonna be annoyed. That model is. The model looks really cool.
Chimera.
That is not Cardathia. Oh no, no. Just bad timing and bad location when it comes to Frolova. Unfortunately, yeah. I want this to be the hologram boss, but it'll be a literal redesign of Fleur-de-Lis boss. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the same.
How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
What happened?
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it just now.
Oh, it's spelled Chimera. Yeah.
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face
Chimera's
of
very
fear?
jokey. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder.
I think that, like, I don't want to, like, skip past that. That whole thing with Galbrena slowly being able to resist the time freeze, I guess, is really, really cool. Unironically, it did kind of remind me of when Dio did it, and then Jotaro slowly started to be able to move. Another JoJo's reference, but, like, even without that, I think it's really cool. That was really sick how they kind of did, like, the stutter emotions.
That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
Cantarella wanted to catch... Well, I mean, yeah, she saw her kill Cardathia. Lady Cardathia, we all saw it. Rover was speaking. Your Honor. That's great. Excuse me. Wah. Me with the girl that was friends with Lupa. Yep.
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise. Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimont for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light. Rover, you are the new harbinger of the dark tide.
Me? How? What? How? How's it me? What? I didn't do anything. Wait, how did I become it? I didn't, like, consent to it. I guess you don't have to, because it's the... Huh? What? The heck?
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
I like that it splits the story, but I can't actually leave. Like, I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. My reaction to that, don't worry, it will be explained. Okay, gotcha. Because I guess, like, it might kind of make sense that the Leviathan's really powerful. It doesn't have to, like, ask you to be. It's... That's weird. Okay. Interesting. The Harbingers. Right? I would have been so mad if that was right, and it's like, well, stay tuned for 2.8.
Made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the scent. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrena. The Thessalians have resisted.
Hey, boss, before you finish off stream, we have to watch my Trials and Tribulations. That was the Kelly boss fight.
Aren't undefeatable.
Sure.
We will
You probably want to send it relatively soon. Nah, find out next time. Right. But yeah, Jeb, if you want me to react to it, I'd go ahead and send it now. You're in the mid quest right now? Yeah, I think we just hit the middle of the quest, because I don't know why else they would, like... I think this is the first time they've, like, completed a quest and then immediately threw you in another one, because it feels like there's two parts. So yeah, we've officially hit the halfway mark.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinascita.
That's fair.
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be...
It's Abby! Oh no! It's Abby! Wait, that's like really bad.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest night.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Dang, that's
Abby
crazy.
must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
No. Yeah, Abby's great. Oh, that's so... Oh no.
It mattered. I asked you to absorb the dark tide. We couldn't have...
I see. Well, I can go hungry if I have to. But you...
That's crazy.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy
Yeah, I
its
don't...
paradise.
Because, like, throughout the entirety of Wuwa, Rover's consistently been, like, immune to a lot of just stuff in Solaris. It's kind of interesting that Abby does not share that immunity. The rabbit thing is... No, the rabbit thing's good. There's an evil thing that's been attached to the rabbit, and now we're trying to get rid of it. And you aren't... No, Zeka. Abby's kind of like the Chrysosairs. So basically, it's like, oh, Hyslins is actually bad. Why don't you just, like, fight her? It's not Hyslins that's bad. It's what's influencing her that's bad.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinascita with the dark tide.
Yep.
That's how it turns.
Yeah, that you're right. Gotcha. That's what it is.
Journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this...
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands...
If Hyslins is evil, I'd be switching
the
sides.
dark tide.
Well, then you're destined to lose, because we have main character syndrome.
Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Oh, Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us
switch.
more
That's crazy.
than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains. Fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinascita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real. An ocean of shared trauma. That's why
I was besides.
they called Leviathan.
I think that
the
Vivian is
master of the
so
deep.
like madly in love with Faith, and she would be the first one to switch sides. Like, it's kind of like one of those anime tropes where the hero meets the Demon King, and it's actually just, and the meets the Demon King, and then they both go soft for each other because lore reasons, and then they both kind of just chill out and go vacation somewhere else. That's what I think Vivian would do. I think Vivian would just give up the life of villainy and just kind of like work at the video store with Faith, and that'd be so cool to see.
I heard them. All those voices. in the dark
Actually,
tide.
do you know it'd be a really cool Vivian skin? I know we are getting one, and that skin looks fantastic, but it would be really cool if Vivian got a skin where it's like the store clothing, like if she was an actual employee and they gave her an outfit that kind of resembles Belle and Wise. That'd be kind of cool to see. Let's finish it all. We're probably not going to get through the entire quest, but we've got a little bit of time left to chunk away at it.
The emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Rinascita into conflict. Every tragedy. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife.
My mind immediately went to Vivian with the McDonald's cashier outfit. Kind of, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But something kind of like simplistic but cutesy, I think would fit Vivian really well.
If that's
I don't know. I really like Vivian. I don't have her, so
Once
like,
the
you know.
people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith,
And Bella's great. Bella's a
their
great
consciousness will
protagonist,
align
along with Wise.
entirely with Leviathan's
Wise
vision,
is also great, because
like
without
your
one
word,
of them, the other one
and
wouldn't
the
exist.
others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger. Until
My
the line
Oshi's
between
Vivian list.
imagination and reality
Listen,
vanishes.
I just had
Turning
the shattering
paradise will
realization
descend
that
upon
I've
the
been
world just as before.
my favorite team has been a lie. So maybe I'll get Vivian in the future to make up for it. So like, maybe I don't know. Maybe Vivian will be coming home at some point. Boss, I'm going on Twitch to send a link. We are gonna finish the story out today. Imagine being. I know, right? I don't have to imagine it because it's true. But yeah, if you want to send the link, Jeb, that'd be great. I thought about trying to do the stream today. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be completely honest. Unfortunately, I'm just sick. So I was not gonna not stream today. But the
No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion.
the quest being 7 hours long, I knew it would be longer, but I didn't think it'd be 7 hours. So we will be splitting it. Then take medicine. So I did, which is why I'm able to stream. Medicine does not immediately make it go away. Or lemon and honey. I can't eat honey.
That means the first step in her plan.
I would be grateful to stream anyway. That's all right, man. Get rest. We can wait. Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
So for now,
Your favorite team is not a lie. I was playing it up. I know that I can still use it and it'll still do well. But yeah, I am gonna start using Mono Ice more often once that team's up and running. And it seems you get sick very easy. Yes, I do. I have.
connection with Rinascita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined.
Nah, that'll be a story for a different day. I do have a problem that means that I get sick more often. And with my new job, I'm around a lot of people, which means those people carry germs, and if they're okay with it, I'm necessarily not. So yeah, I do get sick pretty frequently, which is kind of why I'm taking through it. Like, I'm not gonna not stream for you guys. I really enjoy it. So yeah.
You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinascita.
I sent the link. Yep, just got it. I'm about to complete a full year of not being sick. I'm still going strong. That is huge. That is really big.
So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that.
Yeah, me too, because I feel like I'll be sick.
war of
Yeah, and that works. Unfortunately,
Light
I just
against shadow,
physically
hope
can't eat honey.
against despair.
Okay, we're gonna... Okay, got that pulled up. Have that there. Okay, we're gonna finish out this segment, and then we'll watch that.
Take Leviathan down. Our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what
I can't remember if I recorded it with sound, but if I did, I screamed a lot. That's fine. That's fine. I'm all for it.
Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont.
I hate my voice. Nah, your voice. I'm sure your voice sounds fine.
Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything.
Like, I'm sure my voice isn't the best sounding right now because it's like nasally and yucky. So I bet you'll sound fantastic. Nah, I want to hear my man. This is a crazy line. Okay. Quest unlocked. Sweet. Okay, I think this is where we get... Do we not get freedom here? Hoping and praying I didn't record sound on. Or we'll find out soon. But yeah, this is, yeah, I figured with it like doing the, giving us options to like start quests and stuff. Yep. Interesting. Okay. So essentially, it's just we, the people of Rinascita, have been feeding the Leviathan its powers. We are Venom. We are right. Like the Leviathan is spawned from us and is getting power from us, and us being like the people of Rinascita, and things like that. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, so this is the end of the quest. I feels like I really hope we'd get a quest after this, kind of like with HSR. We get a quest after this. Goes on and never ends. Eh. I mean, Rinascita had a really good run. I don't think there was any like bad. I don't think Rinascita had a bad update, which is really, really big. But I do hope we get one more update in Rinascita where it's just like, hey, we get to go and we get to hang out and chill with people, kind of like a big hurrah kind of thing. Which is all. I'm still hoping we get that in HSR as well. But that'll be probably 3.9, I guess, because I think we're in 3.8. No, never mind. No, we're not. Because we know about Siren, which is next update, but next update's not coming out for a while because we have to do the second phase banners. So, yeah, never mind. But it'd be cool if we can get one update in HSR as well. Kind of like being able to chill with the Infurious characters and not having the looming everything's going to be eradicated soon kind of thing. Okay, well now she's also telling us we can trust her, so I guess the new region has been teased. As has been teased to be more apocalyptic modern. I'm very excited. I think Wuthering Waves is very talented. I think that they can do anything that they really want to and make it work. I think Chisa might be. I think she might as well, or she might be in like the butt end. She's either going to be like one of the characters that introduce us to the new region, or kind of like bridge the two. Maybe. But I'm not sure. Kind of like Alto. Alto kind of bridged Huanglong and Black Shores and like so on and so forth. But I'm not sure. So. Okay, go ahead and slurp on it. I love Asteroid. I can send videos to YouTube again? Absolutely. Me head hurt? Mine too. Don't worry, Cantos. Also, Kantos, if you need to like just go lay down. Don't feel pressured to stay. But yeah. Gaga is the goat. Her schoolgirl type outfit makes me hope for a rundown modern Japan look. That would actually be super cool though. Like, that would be cool. That would be really cool. That is actually, Zaka, Gotcha's objectively correct. Kafka is the goat. But yeah, so let me get that video linked and set. And don't worry, Jab, I'm not actually gonna make you listen to your voice if you don't want to. That's cheeky, but a little bit too mean. I'm not gonna do that to you. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll do that. But yeah. It's like a man or Kafka. What's your choice? Because they're gonna pick a man. Both of you to a seal. Actually, facts. Like I was up 5 hours past my bedtime because I had a splitting headache. I just couldn't sleep. So I took like I took a unit of a power nap, chat. Like I was conked. And then I woke up and I was like, well, 3 hours of sleep and I gotta stream. Let's go, gamers. We're gonna have a good stream. And I hope it was okay. I do feel bad that I keep getting sick, which is really annoying. Because I'm only able to stream 2 days a week. I don't want the streams to be really low energy. I want them to be hype and fun. So, I don't know. I don't know if there's like too much I could do about that though. Like, it's just how I am, unfortunately. All right, so this is Danjin Bullying 3 Tacit Discords, Danjin versus Kelpie. Not your fault, Pookie. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I think you actually didn't record any audio at all. Yeah, you didn't record any audio, so. Which is fine.
All right.
I will keep that muted, actually, just in case. But let's see. No, DA 6-star bad stream. Bad stream, no. Yeah. Actual facts look at those, yep. Yep, 100%. I'm slacking. I'm a day one player. I should be able to clear all content, right? I should be able to clear everything. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the counters are crazy. Like the you're able to break really fast because you're able to counter really well. Yeah. I would look at my health and go like, well, I'm one hit. I need to do something. There we go. Got a little bit of HP back. That's very good, right? Danjin's really cool. I do want to make my third team really quick, or maybe while I'm deciding or like building or maybe while I'm farming asteroids for my third team, I may build Danjin in the background just as like a side project, as like an in between kind of thing, because I do want to do some goofy stuff with Danjin, because she seems really cool. So, waifus are good. Waifus are good. I agree. Waifus are great. I don't get how you Danjin mains do it. They're just simply built different. Like they are ascended beyond what I'm capable of. I don't know. Maybe when I do my Danjin solos, I'll like attain a higher level of enlightenment or something like that. Because this is really hard. This is really hard. The only good thing about doing solos is that you don't have a lot of clutter on your screen because you don't have characters doing intros and outros and stuff like that. But that's like the only upside, and that's not even a huge upside. Like this is legitimately very hard. Yeah, and he's doing this with no food buffs either. I fought Kelpie with food buffs, a full team, premium, with signature weapons, and I still lost like 10, 12 times. Yeah, the timing on the tail when he goes up like that's tricky. Because you have the other guy starting to do the combo attack with the claws like that. Yeah, the confidence to like hit people when you're doing that is also insane. I just kind of let them do their combos. I didn't actively like tried to counter them or hit them. I just let them finish the combo, then I would hit them. But yeah, countering is probably really important for Kelp because you don't get too many instances of like dedicated damage. Also, since you're doing solo, you don't have intros and outros, so your toughness damage is like abysmal unless you counter. So that's probably why you're trying to go for as many counters as you are. Jab bullies Kelpie that our boss rage quitted against. I didn't rage quit. It definitely made me annoyed. Out of all of the, well, maybe Arsinosa will be different, but out of all the holograms, I don't want to fight Kelpie again. All the other ones were fun. They had their challenges. Kelpie's just BS. Kelpie is just BS. You might, I don't know how hard Danjin's ult can hit for. Man, I almost died at the end there, but you didn't. You technically almost died every instance that you get attacked because you're at 200 HP. But yeah, this is insane. This is awesome. Like, this is what peak performance actually looks like. You even got stuck there and they didn't do anything. That's crazy. Oh, there's the counter. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that was sick. That was really well played. GG. When I grow up, I want to be like you. Yeah, that was awesome. That was super sick. Okay, so the one downside of me ending it here is that I can't do my dailies tomorrow. So 50 something. Oh, I bet it'd take a while to get used to. So I guess we're ending stream with Cantharella. If anyone, I'll try to remember it tomorrow after we do the main quest to do my dailies because I'm gonna forget. Hopefully not. The hardest part was him appearing behind me, not making a sound, and slapping me behind my head. I remember you telling me that you were doing it while I was live, and that happened a few times. No, why not? You know, I physically can't leave the area. Gotcha. I can't. Like, if I try to just walk out, it won't let me either. Like, eventually I'm gonna hit the wall. I can go up to about here.
Efficiency above all.
I know, like, I can get to here and then it just like cuts me off. I can't leave the area. Which is also why I can't do dailies. So we're gonna have to like start stream tomorrow, finish story, do dailies really, really quick. I'm gonna be here late tomorrow. That's okay. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Once again, I apologize for being sick. I always tell the quality of stream slightly lower when I'm sick because I'm not as witty or like energetic, which is like obviously fair. You know, that's what happens when you're sick. But regardless, story's really good. But that's gonna branch more in stories. Yeah, if I go to the ring way, I can't leave it until I'm in the story, and then I'm in a cutscene.
Time to get back to work.
So, but I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I really, really do. And we'll be live tomorrow, Wuthering Waves. We'll finish it most likely tomorrow, because we got a little over halfway. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you then. Peace. Take care. Thank you.